hope you don't mind me just lounging in my dressing gown today. It's really cold in here and I thought I needed to be a little bit more snuggly. Hello, I'm Eloise and this is my channel, and for today's video I am going to be showing you how to create this eye look. I did my full face off of camera. I thought I would just keep it eye focused today. I was really looking for some inspiration on Instagram and I always save loads and loads of photos onto the Instagram saved bit. And I came across this look by Stacey. It's completely different to my look, but I tried to do this yesterday and I got all hot and flustered and I couldn't do it and I couldn't work out how she did it. So I just thought I would put my spin on it and go a little bit more festive, a little bit more Christmassy. I've done a voiceover video today because I just wanted to crack on and get creative, and I just wanted to play around with makeup and see where it went, and I'll do the voiceover later on. This is a little bit more of a technical look, which I haven't done for a very, very long time. I've been stuck in a soft glam rut and I just thought I'd get a little bit crazy today with the old glitter, seeing as it's Christmas coming up in literally like, what, 5 weeks? Probably less than that when this video goes up, so, oh god, I haven't even thought about what presents I'm going to get people. But if you want to see me create this sparkly, glittery, festive glam look, then make sure you keep on watching. And to start off with, I am going to be using my eyeshadow primer by Urban Decay in the shade Eden, and I'm using a really large flat packing brush just to pop that all over the eye, and I'm bringing that out right into the outer corner of my eye and the inner corner because I'm doing a big old cut crease today and really winging that shadow out. And I'm just using my finger to pat that away so that when we put foundation over the top it's not obvious where we started and we finished with the primer. Now I'm using a Zoeva 228 just to make sure everything is nice and smooth and blended out. And then I'm going to pat over with my finger just to see if it's nice and tacky and set in place so that we can go straight over the top with eyeshadow. And we're good! So onto eyeshadow, I am using this Inglot palette that I made myself and taking this beautiful dark berry matte shade and popping that right into my crease. I believe this is a 231 Zoeva brush, and I'm just really wiggling that into my crease and looking straight forward to make sure we can still see where the colour is, so that is how high you want to go with this colour. Onto this slightly lighter berry colour, I'm using a Zoeva 224, half on that colour and half off that colour to really help blend out those edges. And you want to just keep building up each of those colours, keep going back and forward just so that you get the right opacity. And at this point you can start to wing it out because we're going to be doing a full cut crease. You want that shadow to be really, really far out so that when we cut it you can still see the colour in the outer corner. And I'm just going back in with a 227 just to re-establish that really dark plummy shade. Now onto this beautiful orange and yellow shade. I'm mixing those two together on a Zoeva 221, which is a nice big fluffy brush, and that is going to really help to blend both of those berry shades out and just add a little bit more of a warmth to the look. And I'm making sure to have that colour right in that inner corner and the outer corner. Again, going back in with my first deep berry shade with the 227 to re-establish, and then in a moment I'll probably go in with my 224 to blend that dark colour out, then go back in with my orange and yellow. Just keep doing those steps until everything is beautifully blended, and then you'll be good to cut the crease. And you can see me here, I'm not too happy with that. It looks a little bit patchy, so I'm going to use this Urban Decay Aphrodisiac palette and that darkest deep plummy shade. And I'm using a really thin but really fluffy brush just to really pack that on top of that first colour that we put on. And I want this to be really prominent so that when we cut the crease you can still see this really dark shade. And then I'm going back in with my 224 to really help blend that, like I said. Keep going backwards and forwards until you're happy with the blend. Now I'm going to use the Barry M All Night Long Concealer with a really big flat brush so it packs that colour on, and you can look up and around and that helps you establish where your concealer can go so that when you put shimmer on top it's not going to transfer past that point. And I'm just using the shape of the brush to cut that crease. I like to keep looking forward so that I can see the shape of my actual eyelid so that we can get the perfect shape. And I just keep going back in with the concealer to layer up to make sure that that cut is really clean and the concealer doesn't mix in with the eyeshadow to make it more of like a mucky colour. We want it to be nice and clean and sharp and cut, I suppose. eyes. So now I'm just going to work on that outer flick. So you can see here I keep relaxing my eye so that we know exactly where that flick is going to be best positioned. And like I said, it's so much easier to do this bit when your eye is open. It's like when you're doing winged eyeliner. I much prefer doing winged eyeliner when my eye is open so that I can really see what it's going to look like, because obviously I'm not going to be walking around with my eyes closed all day. And now all I like to do is just drag that concealer right down so that we've got a lovely clean cut. I need to stop saying cut, it's really irritating me. But you know what I mean. And yeah, so I'm just going to bring that down and then I'll pat it out with my finger and we'll be good to go to put the shimmer on top. And back to the Aphrodisiac palette. This is definitely one of my favourite shades for Christmas. I'm not a gold kind of gal, so this copper is absolutely stunning. I'm just packing that on with a flat brush. And now I'm going to do a bit of a smoky liner, because why not? And I'm taking that berry shade to pat down with an angled brush. And I'm just mapping out where my liner is going to go, and then we'll smoke it out a little bit. We'll start blending. We'll start making it look really pretty and really effortless. This is definitely something that I struggle with. Smoky liner is not my thing. I wish it was, but I just can't get it right. So I'm just using different brushes to blend out and then to cut it, again cut it with a makeup wipe to make it look really sharp, but you've still got that smokiness on the inside of the cut crease. And I'm just using Midnight Cowboy Heavy Lifting Glitter by Eloise. We all know it's an absolute favourite. I'm popping that all over to make it extra festive and extra glittery. I hope you like it as much as I do. Can I also just point out, this is so much easier to put on than a loose glitter. Loose glitter falls down your face throughout the day. This gel liner can be popped on all over the lid or as a liner and is not going to move once it's dried down. You're welcome. Now we're going to take some Prima lashes. I had these lying around. These are in the shade Nina, which is what I'm pointing to. And I'm just going to whack some glue on it, wait for them to dry. And while they're drying, I'm going to use Tonic by Urban Decay, which is a single shadow, with Cosmic Moon Dust by Urban Decay in my inner corner for that extra pop of colour. How pretty. Popping me lashes on now, and we're good to go. Now I'm going to do some weird faces, do a little wiggle, and do my other eye, and I'll be right back. So we're back with a full face done. Look at the colour in my face now. I don't look like a pale ghost anymore. So now we're just going to work on that lower lash line, and I'm taking that berry shade with a tiny pencil brush and really just buffing that in and making sure to connect that to the top so that it's all nice and seamless, nice and smoky. Oh, that glitter is so good. Now I'm going to be using my absolute favourite mascara, Miss Baby Roll by L'Oreal. Popping that on my lower lashes. And that is me done, as if I made it look that easy. Yay! So this is the finished look. I actually had so much fun doing this look. It's so glittery and festive, and I am really feeling it. I haven't done a dramatic technical look for a very long time, so it was great to get my creative side out today. I'm feeling that still. I love it. If you follow along and recreate my look, then make sure you tag me on Instagram. My handle is here. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know if you like a voiceover video as opposed to me just rambling on. Subscribe and all that jazz. I'm Eloise, this is my channel, and I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.